I now call upon the Honorable Makhubela-Mashele.
Thanks, Chairperson. Let me correct the Honorable Hlengwa here on the proposal of the Multi-Party Youth Caucus and say it is not the work of yourself or your suggestion, but the work of the steering committee. It emanates from the concept of the Youth Month for this year. Tell no lies and claim no easy victories. To the doomsayers and those that do not see any window of opportunity, that only see darkness, we will prove you wrong as a country. This morning we launched the Youth Month program of Parliament under the theme, Youth at the Center of Economic Opportunities. We could not find any place to locate young people, but only to find them in the mainstream economy, engaging with the opportunities presented before them. Parliament throughout the month will provide a platform to encourage young people through active debates and engagements to take part in shaping the country. We are excited that Youth Parliament will be done differently this year, and as we are about to conclude the fourth Parliament. We are taking Youth Parliament to the youth out there. We are going to have Young People's Assembly where young people will engage on issues that affect them. Parliament has to ensure that the youth continue to play a critical role in social transformation, reconstruction, and development in the post-apartheid era. South Africa has a youthful population. This presents an opportunity to boost economic growth, increase employment, and reduce poverty. Our biggest challenge remains the fact that millions of young people are disengaged from both education and work. Noting that youth unemployment is a major challenge and needs urgent consideration, needs urgent coordinated responses to be addressed. A comprehensive strategy of youth employment as part of the broader focus on expanding employment in South Africa is necessary. The President last Saturday addressed the International Cooperation Agency TICAD V seminar in Japan under the theme Enhancing Business Commitments in South Africa Towards and Beyond TICAD 5. Amongst issues raised was the global youth unemployment, wherein youth unemployment is seen as being a global crisis. 40% of the world's unemployed are young people. The ILO, in its 101st conference, adopted a resolution on the youth unemployment crisis, calling for an action. The resolution calls for the immediate and targeted and renewed action to tackle the youth unemployment crisis. The President mentioned that in the South African context, the systems of apartheid also created serious deficit in the economy, skills deficit in the economy. South Africa also hosts a large number of young people from all around the continent. He mentioned that South Africa has developed a number of sectoral strategies focusing on skills development to meet these challenges. Youth unemployment featured prominently in our NDP, which is our blueprint document that will guide us through these challenging tasks to create full employment. This unemployment means that too many South Africans are jobless and are excluded from the activity participating in the formal economy. The figure is 2.2 million, and this figure contributes to 2% of the world's unemployment. We are, however, optimistic with our renewed concerted efforts, we shall turn the tide. Our roadmap, the NDP, guides us to what is to be achieved. There is light at the end of the tunnel. The storm will be over too soon than we think if our renewed efforts are translated into positive spin-offs. The youth of the country needs youth service programs, community-based programs to offer young people with life skills training, entrepreneurship training, opportunities to participate in the community development programs. The Minister in the Presidency, responsible for planning, Honorable Minister Manuel, indicates that young people are key to South Africa's development, and educated young South Africans must be a key voice in ensuring that children from disadvantaged communities have access to education. The three priorities that stands out in the NDP are raising the employment through faster economic growth, improving the quality of education, skills development and innovation, and building a capacity of the states to play a developmental transformative role. A sustainable increase in employment will require a faster growing economy, and the removal of such impediments are needed. The approach of the youth employment must be based on a common recognition that more jobs need to be created to ensure that the total number of South Africans employed is significantly stepped up, and the benefits reach many more people through sustainable, decent work opportunities. And these should avoid youth employment schemes that simply displaces the older workers. We want to welcome Honorable Deputy Minister in the Presidency responsible for monitoring and evaluation the Big Five responses to youth unemployment. And I want to further quote from what you have said during the address on your launch of the Youth Month, to say, if we all deal with these challenges effectively, the society should be mobilized to partner with the youth in order to respond to these Big Five issues. It is upon us, active citizens, working with government to ensure that these issues translate into programs. Ours as an activist parliament is to play a role of oversight, monitor, and evaluate the program's impact on the lives of the youth. It cannot be correct that young people drop out of school and the parents and active citizens don't take action to encourage young people to remain in the schooling system, complete their schooling. Where is the African proverb that says it takes a community to raise a child? We want to welcome the program of the Second Chance, driven by the Ministry of Higher Education, to afford those who couldn't complete their matric to have a second chance. As I conclude, Chairperson, by noting that our capacity as young people is sometimes doubted. People say we are too young, we have little or no experience at all. The skeptic says she is too young, she is not capacitated, or he is too young, he is not capacitated to take this, to be afforded this opportunity. We ask all for the opportunity to grow and to reach our full potential. I thank you.